This month, Austin police were supposed to start patrolling our streets with body cameras, bringing more transparency and accountability to the force.
But instead, a lawsuit has put that plan on hold. Today, a judge granted a temporary injunction after a company claimed the bidding process wasn't fair. Utility Associates says its bid came in $3 million less than Taser's offer and also met the city's needs. Austin's NAACP president tells KXAN's Kylie McGivern this is just one more delay the city council is responsible for.
From the beginning, I was hoping the audio would tell us what happened, would tell us the whole story, but a body camera would show all of this.
Show a son what happened in the moments leading up to his father's death.
We're having this talk because a lot of folks have been killed around this country and there's no evidence.
NAACP Austin President Nelson Linder says the latest pushback in implementing body cameras follows a series of delays from city council.
They kept wanting more and more conversation, and it was the same old people saying the same old thing. We wasted a lot of time.
Others feel the time has been worthwhile, necessary scrutiny to determine the best company ahead of a June council vote.
The testing was not a competitive testing against each other. It was a testing against what was stated in their offer.
Right, but you only tested one.
Yes, ma'am.
Ultimately, council went with Taser, but Linder says the amount of back and forth takes away from the real issue.
We're talking about this company versus that company, whether it's a fair process, and did it cost too much? Let's go ahead and get this system in place so we can make this city safer before there's another major shooting in the city and we have no evidence to look at it.
I understand the frustration and share it. I'd like to see those deployed just as soon as possible.
And nobody in these cases involving loss of life should get the benefit of the doubt. We ought to be very clear about what occurred.
Come on here real quick.
Clarity, he says, comes with the very cameras now put on hold. In Austin, Kylie McGivern, KXAN News.
The city of Austin calls the court's ruling disappointing, saying the decision directly impacts the city's authority when it comes to purchasing. We're told city staff is working to determine the appropriate next steps. A trial date has been set for late November.
And this delay puts Austin police even further behind other law enforcement agencies. Since APD first started talking about the issue of using this new tool in 2011, several smaller departments have started testing out the cameras, and that includes officers in Burnet, Georgetown, Round Rock, and the Travis County Sheriff's Office. And large police departments like Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas have also started using the cameras as a select group of officers on their forces, but some want to see a rollout faster. For example, under Dallas PD's contract, the department will not have 1,000 body cameras until 2020. And Dallas has a force of 3,500 officers.
Despite not yet having the cameras department-wide, APD does have a body camera policy, and in a new report, they got good marks for making those policies readily available. A recent analysis looked at policies in place at 50 major police departments. Austin got a mid-grade for describing when officers must record, but they got dinged for not requiring officers to give concrete reasons when they don't record. The group gave APD a partial score for not specifically saying how to protect personal privacy. As for how the department will allow officers to view video while filling out reports, only having a minimum amount of the video that must be held, and for not expressly allowing citizens to view footage when they're filling out complaints against officers, the group wants to see more work done. We have the full scorecard. You can check it out for yourself at KXAN.com.